Live and direct from the pen of Queens, New York, soccer senseis, Rodrigo Salazar, Elisa Altunda. Today we're talking about Belgium versus USA. It's going to be a cracker of a match, definitely. Before I get into that, we have a MEMO OCHOA-signed soccer ball provided by State Farm. All you need to do is answer a very simple question at the credits of each one of these match previews. Who does our catering? That's it. Just watch the whole thing. At the end, credits, scroll anything. Who does our credits? Put it in the bottom of the comments, and we'll send you the ball. All right. So, USA, Belgium. As much as I'd like the US to win, my dark horse from a while back has been Belgium, and I've gone through this permutations, formations, starting lineups, bench. I don't see the US beating Belgium. They have performed to what they can do in this World Cup. What I mean is that even in the 70th minute they haven't scored, they come in and they hurt you and they'll score. So they're very, very calm, and they're getting the job done. And the U.S. right now, I know Josie Altidore is back, but I'm sorry, Josie Altidore is not scaring defenses. It just doesn't. So I think ultimately Belgium is going to win it. 3-1 scoreline. What do you think, Ellis?
Yeah, you mentioned them scoring rate. I agree with you, Rodrigo. Over the past 3 games, they've scored from the age of 3 and on. They won all 3 games by the margin by 1 goal only. So they're struggling more than I thought they will. But I do think that they have one thing against them. That is age. They're the youngest team in the whole tournament. And on top of that, the youngest players don't play in defense. They play from midfield and forward line. So they're going to struggle with the pressure at this time. They came into this tournament, they were one of the top 5 contenders to win it all. And although they have had some good performances, especially the last one where they won with 10 men down. I thought that was really a great performance on their part. It showed that they do have great credentials. But I do think that they had one of the easiest groups out there. They have not the substitute that came in have not really performed to a level that I expected. So I do give the Americans a chance. I hope the Cinderella story continues. Jurgen Klinsmann, I think he has pretty much stamped his name as a top coach by taking this young and inexperienced American side to the next stage of the tournament. So they should not be over-dependent on Altidore. Yes, Klinsmann has said that he might start him, which tells you that he does not have a replacement for a player that had not scored for 6 months prior to a friendly. So the over-dependence on Altidore could be a factor, but I think that the shape that the American players are in, and also the conditions that they play in, it seems like it's very natural to them. So I think it'll be a true test of Belgium, see if they can adapt to the climate, and eventually I predict this game to go to penalty kicks. Right? I have a feeling that the U.S. will stick in there and give Belgium a very, very hard time. And in the end, penalty kicks are a lottery.
Anybody can win that. Yeah. Anybody can definitely win that. Yeah, I just had these visions of Vertonghen doing a forward pass to Origi holding up the play, Hazard coming in, Feliani coming in as well, running up, and I just don't know if the U.S. can stop that. I want them to, trust me, I want the U.S. to win. I just don't see it, because the only way the U.S. has a chance, to me, is if Michael Bradley steps up. He's not had a great World Cup, as much as people may say, he's still a rock, etc. He needs to show more than he has shown. He's out of the whole U.S. squad, I think the only 2 players that inspire fear in other teams are Michael Bradley and Clint Dempsey. Clint Dempsey had an okay tournament. He definitely needs to have a good game here, like a great game. He's very good on the ball. He does tricks that other American players just don't do, and it's so apparent when he has a ball, the defense just comes on him, because they know that he can create something out of nothing. That's why he's a midfield forward player. But Michael Bradley really needs to, bring it. And one thing that I didn't like when the defender scored in the first game, and it was like extra time. The celebration was like, oh my God, I can't believe I scored. U.S., you can't have that. You can't have that attitude. And don't forget, guys, get your MEMO OCHOA-SIGNED ball, esférico, as they say in the Univision Deportes broadcasts. Brought to you by State Farm. So, right here, definitely did sign it, really. Go on the comment section of this video and tell us who does our catering in our match previews. Right there in the comments. Just give the name of who does our catering, and we will send you this ball, signed by MEMO OCHOA. And thanks for joining us on Soccer Senses.